Hello guys, and welcome back to another album review video. Been a long time since I've done this on the channel, some point last year. And I think it's long overdue that I pick my top albums from 2016. Now, I was going to do a top 10, but I didn't really like too many albums that came out last year. I've actually fell in love with more albums that came out in 2015 that I didn't listen to at the time, such as Beautiful Bodies, Battles, and Frank Carter and the Rattlesnakes, Blossom. Oh my god, those albums. But last year did give some few albums that were really good, so I'm going to do a top 5. But one thing I want to shout out though, my boys in Dead, who brought out the single Something More Original. If that wasn't an album, that would have been in this list, but unfortunately it is just a single, and I was almost tempted just to put it on the list because the amount of times I've listened to that song, it's amazing. Big up to the boys in Dead. Album coming soon from them. Check it out. But we are going to go through my top 5 albums from 2016. At number 5, we have Beartooth's Aggressive. If you want to see what the album cover looks like, here's what it looks like. And yeah, I don't think I have anything else to say about this album. I mean, not the biggest fan of it, but I do love Beartooth. Saw them live at Download last year, which is what's really swayed me on them. Need to give them a proper try, but this album certainly cements them as future festival headliners, in my opinion. Maybe not for a few years yet. I mean, A Day to Remember are just getting the support headline slot this year at Download, and Biffy obviously headlining as well. But Beartooth, definitely a big shout for future headlining of, you know, the kind of minor festivals, and maybe second stage headliners on big festivals, and who knows. The sky's the limit with Beartooth at the minute. The first 2 albums have been great in back-to-back years, so who knows what they're going to do this year. They'll maybe put out a 3rd album and, you know, take the world over. And nobody would be surprised because they've been that damn good. At number 4, now this one, I think it got overlooked a lot because it came out in January, but it's Death of a Bachelor by Panic at the Disco. Now, this was probably my favourite album for at least half the year. I think what Brendon Urie done on this album was fantastic, because of course he is Panic at the Disco now. Yeah, I thought he was outstanding. A lot of different styles, just sort of a cabaret style of singing. Then you've got the Sinatra sway, and still little bits of everything that everyone loves about Panic at the Disco as well. It's such an all-round album that, you know, you wouldn't really have expected it going into it, especially after listening to Too Weird to Live, Too Rare to Die. I definitely didn't expect this. I was expecting a sort of, because let's face it, Panic was on a little bit of a decline, but this has certainly brought Panic back to the forefront of mainstream attention, because, I mean, go and listen to it. It's just fantastic. Definitely, in my personal opinion, the 4th best album, but for other people that will be the best album. Just for me, these next 3 were far superior. So, and if you want to see what the album cover for Death of a Bachelor looks like, here's what it looks like. And at number 3, we have All Our Gods Have Abandoned Us by Architects. Now, I don't know, I think this one might be a little bit biased, because Architects are probably my 3rd favourite band. I'll do a video on my top 5 bands probably next week, actually. Stay tuned for that. But yeah, Architects are in my top 3, so obviously I'm a little bit biased towards them. I saw them live as well, but again, this might be a little bit swayed as well with the death of Tom Serrell, but I think that'd be a really, really bad thing to say, because taking every biased thing away from this is one of the best albums out there at the minute. I mean, don't get me wrong, I still think Lost Forever, Lost Together is better. I think I can listen to that one start to finish more than I'd listen to this one start to finish, but the impact on what the first maybe 7 up till A Match Made in Heaven. Up till after that, it is just up. It was going to be better than Lost Forever, Lost Together. Then it kind of lost a little bit of momentum. Then Memento Mori. Oh my god, this album is surreal, and genuinely to this day, ever since seeing them live back in November, every time I listen to Gone with the Wind, I genuinely tear up a little just because of I get reminded of the impact of being in that venue. I keep on getting lost in the impact and how I felt in the venue when that song was getting played. It was a special feeling. I might do another video on that. I'm getting loads of videos ideas just doing this one video, but yeah. If you want to see what that album cover looks like this. And yeah, genuinely, I think the more I listen to it, the more I prefer it to Lost Forever, but Lost Forever, Lost Together, that is probably slightly better than this. My god, also rest in peace, Tom. You've left a massive hole in the music world now. It's like, stop taking our rock heroes, man. Again, another video for another time, but in at number 2 is I Prevail with Lifelines. Now, I Prevail, I think, are becoming a very, very cult-followed band because they have built up such a reputation, and especially over here, because everyone I talk to over here is like, oh yeah, they're the such and such band, you know, either the guys that covered Blank Space or The Heart versus Mind. But this album, in case you didn't know, I did a radio show for my university, and me and my co-host done a top 10 albums of all time, and I was this close to putting this album on because we'd done it. I think I done mine the week after this album was released, and I think if I had maybe 2 to 4 more weeks with the album, just listened to it constantly, I would have put this album in my top 10 of all time, or at least considered it, because my god, it is sublime from start to finish. I'm gutted they aren't doing a proper tour of the UK yet. They're only playing Slam Dunk, which is down in England, and as you can tell from my accent, I'm Scottish, so a little bit of hate towards them there, but yeah, this album is just special and such a massive step up as well from Heart versus Mind, the EP they released a couple of years ago. I mean, again, the sky is the limit for these guys. No idea where they're going to go next, but it's only towards bigger and better things. If you want to see the album artwork, looks like this. A really nice album artwork too, really nice. And my album of 2016, there was only going to be one, and it is right there, as you can see it on the vinyl. Give me 2 seconds. Because I loved it so much, I went and made this my first ever vinyl purchase. I don't even have a proper vinyl player, I used my ex's one. It is Afraid of Heights by Billy Talent, and now this is completely and utterly biased because Billy Talent are my favourite band. I've got a tattoo of them. Not gonna get shirtless on camera for it, but I have got a tattoo right here. I'll put a picture of the design right now. Yeah, just to get the little birds added, and I need to get the curling done a little bit, but it does look good, trust me. But this album is absolutely fantastic. Obviously, Aaron Swarowitz, I hope I'm pronouncing that right, he had to step down due to his multiple sclerosis, acting up, and I thought that was going to really affect this album, and it was going to make me not like it as much as, say, Dead Silence 2, 3, and 1, and to a greater extent Watouche when they were known as Pez, but I was wrong. Jordan Hastings, I'm sorry I didn't get to meet you when you played in Glasgow, but my god, you did a fantastic job, as did Ian Dassa, as did John Gallant, and so did Ben Kwolowicz, as always. It's just a testament to the band that even with one of their predominant members, they can still bring out some absolute bangers. You got songs like Big Red Gun, Louder Than the DJ, the best song of the album, The Crutch. I love it. Love this album. Again, completely biased because they're my favourite band, but I think if you actually give this album a try, you'd see what I'm talking about. Maybe not going to be your favourite, but definitely mine. Let me know what your favourite album is from 2016 in the comments below. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. I will see you next week for another music related video. Peace!